Okay, so it is Tuesday late afternoon, and I've got a report on, last night we had our night route, which a little bit of rain and a lot of excitement. And like I shared, previously, the only thing different really for me is the environment and how he interacts with it. And he was just excited and smooth, and we had a great route. But it meant it was a late night, early morning, and we'll get into our lecture today, and we had to do it by a Zoom lecture just because they wanted to do a little caution and keep us separate today just to make sure everything was going okay. But his cough is completely gone, so that's good news. He's back 100% healthy. And we went out and put it to work. And in our route today, we did what is called the traffic check. And this is one of the most probably exciting parts of the work. It's later in the program. And what happens is, one of the instructors drives a specially marked car, and they are going to do things that really are unexpected by the dog and by the handler, that are intended to showcase what the dog will do when a car does what it shouldn't do. When a car cuts you off, when a car turns in at an inappropriate time. And the dogs are either going to pull you out quickly when a car is coming at you and it shouldn't be, or they're going to back you up, or they're going to suddenly stop you to make sure that you don't go in when a car is suddenly blowing through a red light. And all of these things can happen, unfortunately, in the world. And they're not trying to scare us, and they're under a controlled environment. But it does showcase that these dogs have been trained to handle one of the most critical situations, right? The one that keeps us safe in the most urgent of times. And, I got all of those examples. I got a time where they pulled into a driveway and he had to stop. I got a time where he had to back me up when somebody came in down a road. And I got a time where he had to kind of accelerate me, although we move at such a quick pace. He just gave it a glance and just stepped up his pace a little bit. And none of this bothered him. He was just part of my job. Let's keep going. He's unflappable, and that's kind of some of the fun of him. But that's also the mission, right? This is the work they do. We don't get too excited. We just keep them on an even keel because that's part of the partnership. And we reward them on the next curb appropriately for them just being great guides as they are. So traffic check was fun. We finished that and we get to do a little more shorelining. And, I spoke about shorelining a little earlier, and he's still, working well, showing the progress that we need. He understands what I want of him, hugging close to that. And I think we're going to be well set. Last thing we did today is we had veterinary appointments. He was at the vet. I was on a Zoom call with the vet, and she says he's in great health. All signs are positive, and that's not surprising to me, right? He's a big, strong boy, and I'm eager to get home. Name reveal happens tomorrow at Words for Wednesday for those of you waiting. And my puppy raiser Zoom call is going to happen on Thursday. It's already set up. There's 2 sets of puppy raisers, and we're going to get a chance to talk. I do know that this boy grew up on a hobby farm. I know that he's good with all kinds of animals. That means he'll get along with most of my friends. So thanks for joining us. We've got a couple more adventures ahead. Tonight we're going to put some flea and tick on him, some heart guard, but we're going to go through that process, make sure we know how to handle all those things, and get ready to head back to New Hampshire. Just a couple more days. Thanks for joining us.